Salute, 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 salute. Y'all already know, man. Again, apologies for the tardiness. You know, we had some things going on, little miscommunication. You know, but we here, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. We definitely gonna get it popping in a few. We got a special guest, you know, getting itself together. You're gonna come on up here, and you know, it should be a real dope interview. Gonna learn a lot. Darky, salute, man.
Where I'm at.
Man, that live was everything, man.
What's up?
That live was everything. You threw me off a little bit. I was like, man, what was, you know? But you know, I just ran with the punches, man. You know how that go.
yeah. You know, we were supposed to be on earlier than that, but then you know how I go with this streaming. Sometimes you be behind the scenes, getting this, getting that. I try to get some more of the footage
already,
stuff
man.
like that. But it was like, oh, time consuming. I was like, all right, let's go. Let me just put out the pictures. Let me just do the pictures and stuff.
You know,
but yeah, that was good. Shout out to Trauma. You know what I mean? Trauma Sutra.
No doubt. You know, we're gonna have to get Trauma on Supertrife, man, because he was you know, a lot of things he was saying was definitely heartfelt, man. You know, I love to see the new people push the culture productively and with respect. You know, that's it's always a good thing, man.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's about. And I mean, that fresh young blood. You know what I mean? That fresh young blood in there injecting us. So dudes see now, you know what I mean, more people want to come out to the events, show up and show out and do they want to do and stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do, you know what I mean? Word. Who else? Yeah, we
Medicated Wookie, salute. You already know, man. Listen, Shannon God, salute. The link is dropped, man. You know, we definitely dropped the link. Low Murder, salute. Spool Juice. Mm-hmm. You already know, man. Yeah. 2 hours all the way up, man. Listen, I got, you know, while I'm waiting for the special guest, you know, I see Uncle Disc in the building. I got you, Disc. Shannon God. I got y'all, man. Salute.
Yo.
Mm-hmm. Star-studded evening, man.
Oh, what's good, fellas? Stars,
What's poppin'? You know, gotta
Yo, Doc.
Yo,
that dude Trauma. He said he not affiliated with no low life or no brand. What are you affiliated with?
Nobody. He just
no
you know,
team.
No team. He just one of them low enthusiast cats out here doing this 1-2.
Oh, he one of them low heads. He one of them low heads.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay.
I mean, just out here doing low heads, just doing his 1-2 and stuff. That's how it is. A lot of people in the culture. That a lot of people ain't, you know, coming in just jumping on team. They just coming in and seeing the environment and just getting in where they fit in a lot of times. You know what I'm saying?
You know? Right. Okay.
That's what it need to be a lot of times. Just come in, jumping in, just jumping on team, just come in, fill out the land and see, I guess who they gonna connect with on that type of time. You know what I mean? Because you know, like I be telling you,
all them teams, all them so-called teams, all them team and all that. What is it? The teams and what else it is out there? I guess it's just the teams, right? But yeah, so but I'm not going to say under low lives, but they incorporate low lives in everything they do. So are they a part of shit, or these was the misfits that motherfucking Disco and them fucking probated into fucking the culture, and they did it. Listen, You done raped the culture for 1,000 items. Listen, you done raped the culture for 1,000 items. Fuck them niggas, like you told me last time.
Disco ain't probate nobody.
Disco and them niggas, right?
The niggas I put on, niggas is still rocking. Niggas I put on is in there rocking.
Not all of them, nigga. You got some disgruntled fans.
Give me one. Give me one that was rocking with me. Give me one.
Yo.
Give me one that was rocking with me, nigga.
Nacho Low.
Who?
Nacho
Low?
Yeah.
Nacho.
What about him?
Ski, not till it's Ski. Well, that was Ski. I mean, Little Man and stuff. Ski brought under.
Nah, Nacho came in. Nacho came in New York. Has brung that nigga up to New York. Has brung him to New York. Introduced to them niggas. He was fucking with us. Him and Beck had a falling out. I tried to put him and Beck back together. We had this whole conversation on this shit with this nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean? I tried to put that shit back together. Shit went stupid and shit went crazy. You know what I mean? But these are niggas they came in before they was around all these niggas. They was coming to the hood. They was coming to the garden.
Right. Thank you. That's what I'm aiming at. This is where I'm going with this. So you I don't know them niggas. Most of them
that's why I blacked out on him. That's why I blacked out on him when he was going crazy. Like niggas don't know who the fuck he was. That's why I was saying what I was saying.
This. We ain't gonna stick on one individual. I'm just throwing something out there.
Keep going.
But listen. But I can't do that. You got to do it because I don't know them niggas. So I would like for you to tell me, like anybody, because I want to know, because you see a lot of different faces, and it ain't no bad blood or no good blood. Is just nothing. It's whatever, how you doing, and which is cordial, is cool. But it's so many teams. These motherfuckers got so many teams, and I'm gonna be confused. You know what I'm saying? So you let me know what teams that you see in the culture, like what teams that are there in the culture that you look towards and say, okay, I respect them niggas. Them niggas is a part of love and loyalty. Okay, I respect them niggas. Them niggas is a part of them niggas. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little insight so I can be familiarized. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. Like who's the team to you in your eyes?
What do you mean? Who I fuck with? Who you
acknowledge? Who you acknowledge? What teams?
Only thing I can tell you over here that I know is no such thing as that Bush McGlow shit. There's no such thing as that.
She ain't got it, and Uncle Dis. I need y'all to just hold this conversation.
Anything else, you know what I mean? Anything else, niggas could be who they want to be. Niggas could be who they want to be.
Chip, what you were saying, bro? Hold on. What let's Chip was saying?
I need y'all to hold this conversation till after the show, because I got an interview, right? We're gonna interview DJ Scripz, let him, explain everything from as far as the Haitians coming into coaching and so on and so forth, the trials and tribulations they went through, going over the Haitian Polo documentary, all that good stuff. And then I'm gonna open up the platform for people to ask questions and all that other good stuff. But,
okay, let's say the night for that. This we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to do another one on this topic. I want to expose some shit.
No doubt. But yeah, people, just tune in. I'm gonna drop that down real quick. This,
no doubt.
Let me. All right. Salute.
Whoa, salute.
DJ Scripz, you already know, man. Listen, for all the people who don't know, I want to make sure I get this guy a proper introduction, man, because in my eyes, and again, this is just in my eyes, just a person that definitely puts the culture forward. All the trials and tribulations and things that he went through was definitely it doesn't go unnoticed. And like I said, he brought a lot of light to a lot of circumstances that was going on. We're gonna go back in the past a little bit, reminisce. You talking not only a DJ, not only a producer, not only a book writer, but he's a doctor. Not a lot of people can say that. When you come from where we come from, to go through medical school and physically become a doctor, man, we honorably salute you for that, man. If nobody else ever took the time to do it, I'm letting you know, from you, man. We appreciate you and everything you're doing, man.
You're on the right track. Let me just make a small correction.
Okay.
I was supposed to go to medical school. However, I went to pharmacy school and I got my doctorate in in clinical pharmacy, which is, they're cousins, sisters and cousins, brothers.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my doctorate in clinical pharmacy, and I specialize in community pharmacy, and I'm a pharmacist.
No doubt.
Yeah. So in other words, I got my PharmD. PharmD basically stands for doctorate in pharmacy.
Listen, doctorate is doctorate and doctorate in my eye. Okay, how you look at it? So in my eyes, you talk about somebody who wound up. I never walked across the stage, man. I got my diplomas. On the island. Gladiator school. So I ain't a chance to walk across that stage, man.
It's never too late, man. It's never too late. Information, education is for everybody, man.
Absolutely.
How long it took you to graduate? How many years of school in that?
Well, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I was a nerd. I was a bookie, man. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't really take long, because once I left, I stopped fucking around in the streets, and I noticed the streets were very dangerous, and my family did not approve of the street life. I got into college. I just became a bookie. So I spent most of my time trying to figure out who I wanted to be and what I wanted to be. So it's kind of like I was one of those kids who were going to school just for fun. You know what I'm saying? I was just taking classes because I just enjoy learning. And plus, I had a cousin, shout out to my cousin, Dr. Ronelis, who was in the street. He was doing the street thing until he got arrested. He got arrested, and then he changed his life completely. He changed his life completely around. So I modeled my life after him. Because, you know what I'm saying, he was kind of like, he was my cousin, but he was kind of like my best friend and my father. So everything he did, I did. So when he got busted, he went to jail, and he came back, and he was like, yo, fuck the street shit. I'm going to become a scientist. I'm going to go to school. I'm going to study. I did the same thing he did. You understand?
No.
So when I finished college, my first round, when I finished my BS, I left with about 170 credits. And then you didn't even need that much to graduate. That's how much I was into school, man. So when I got to the pharmacy program, I was overqualified. It only took me about 3 years. It took me about 3 years, 3 and a half to finish that.
No doubt.
Okay. Wow.
Man, listen, tell us, like I said, we want to go back, man, because you're a historian to me. From the time I met you up until now, as far as the hip hop culture, as far as our way of life and this low culture thing, you definitely have a lot of history with yourself. So if you could just kind of bring the people up to speed with who you are, and up until the point where we get to going into like the Haitian Polo documentary. That's an award-winning film. Man, I'm like I said, there's so many accolades for you, man. But I'm gonna let you kind of bring the people up to speed with Scripz.
Well, listen, man. I came from Haiti in the 80s, mid 80s. I came from Haiti at the age of 4 or 5 years old, and I grew up in Crown Heights. I grew up on Nostrand and Crown, and I've lived there for a long time. And as a Haitian kid, it was very rough. It was very tough for us. It was a whole new beginning to learn this culture, to assimilate in the culture, and to become part of the culture. But when I came from Haiti, it was weird, but at the same time, it was very exciting, because what made it so excited was my cousin, who I just mentioned. He came years before us. So he was already acclimated into the culture. He was already assimilated. So he was already down with the Big Daddy Kanes, the Coogee Raps, you know what I'm saying? The Dinner Dane, the Cool Hercs and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The Run DMC.
Yeah.
So he already knew the culture. So when I came in, he was like, yo, y'all can't be wearing no motherfucking Perry Ellis, man. Y'all can't be wearing, not Perry Ellis, y'all can't be wearing Pierre Cardin. Y'all can't be wearing no Pierre Cardin shoes or slacks. Y'all got to get with the program. Y'all got to get with the baggy jeans. Y'all got to get with the slings. You know what I'm saying? And this is why till this day my English is kind of fucked up because I knew how to speak in slang before I spoke proper English. You know what I'm saying? So my cousin, he used to run around with the Izars, the D-Sabs. He knew a lot of these guys because he went to Thomas Jefferson. He went, and it's not too long ago. I found out Thomas Jefferson was right there in East New York, by Pennsylvania over there. I didn't even know where the fuck Thomas Jefferson was. So when I found, I'm like, what the fuck? That's the high school my cousin used to go to. And so he went to school with a bunch of crazy dudes, and he helped us assimilate into the culture, man. And we became part of the culture. As a matter of fact, we felt, I know I'm speaking for myself and a couple of other Haitian kids, we felt so deeply in love with the culture, man. We didn't even want to listen to no fucking compa. We didn't like no compa. You gotta be playing hip hop, nigga. If you're not playing hip hop, Run DMC, fucking Big Daddy Kane, you know what I'm saying? Rakim. If you're not playing them shits, we're not listening to you, man. And it's until later when I got into college and I started having knowledge of self, I wanted to know who the hell I was, and then we started studying the Haitian Revolution. Once we got to the Haitian Revolution, I was like, what the fuck? We some powerful motherfucking niggas. You know what I'm saying? We beat this big ass country. And from that point on, I started embracing my culture. I started embracing the fact that I was Haitian. I didn't have to act like a Black American anymore because of who we were and what we stood for and what we accomplished in the world globally. So I started becoming comfortable. As a matter of fact, when I was growing up, it was a taboo to be Haitian. Not only was it a taboo to be Haitian, it was fucked up if you had an accent. So we would try everything we could so we would not speak with a Haitian accent. So once I started studying Haitian history and the Haitian Revolution, I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna speak with my accent. They gotta know I'm Haitian. They gotta know I'm a Zoe. And I'm not embarrassed about it anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Who during the revolution did you kind of attach yourself to make where you got that breakout where you like, because of this person right here?
Yo, bro, there's so many.
You know what I mean? Like
there was so many. We had Makandal. Makandal was, I think he was from Senegal, if I'm not mistaken. But he's from somewhere in Africa, and he came to Haiti as a slave, and he sparked the revolution. And then we have Bookman. Bookman was a slave from Africa. He was a rebel. He was one of those dudes that you can't tell him shit. He was a badass slave. Like, so when you're a bad slave, you can't get control. They send you to a rough place. They send you to a crazy place where there are crazy slave masters that would beat the shit out of you, kill you. So they sent Bookman to Jamaica. So when Bookman heard about, and listen to the name, they call him Bookman for a reason, because he loved books. He loved to read.
I thought it was bookmark because he book dudes or something.
Yeah.
That's right. No. They called him Bookman because he was a lot into books and he loved to read. So they sent him to Jamaica, and then he heard about what was going on in Haiti. So he escaped because the revolution started in Haiti, and the revolution was the revolution was in Jamaica as well with Ed Nanny and all these other great slave rebellious people. But he came to Haiti And when he came to Haiti, he also spearheaded the Haitian Revolution. And when I look into history, I feel like I'm a little bit of him. And then, obviously we had Toussaint Louverture. We had Toussaint Louverture was more like a fucking Obama, man. He was very diplomatic. He was very intelligent. And he was raised by the French. The French people educated him. The French people showed him everything that he knew. So he felt some kind of loyalty and respect for the French people. And then obviously we have the greatest of them all. We have Jean-Jacques Dessalines. You know what I'm saying? Jean-Jacques Dessalines and Toussaint Louverture, they're kind of like opposite of each other. You know what I'm saying? Toussaint Louverture was a Catholic. Jean-Jacques Dessalines, worshiped voodoo. He practiced voodoo. You know what I'm saying? So me, I look at myself more like a Jean-Jacques Dessalines. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, man. And once I started digging into my history, I fell in love with who I was, man.
All right. Now, all right. So, being a historian, as far as dealing with school and being knowledgeable on that aspect, when you embraced the hip hop culture along with your cousin, right? What artists did you really like gravitate to per se?
That's a dope question. If you look at my style, man, I have a little bit of all of them dudes, man. My favorite was Big Daddy Kane, man. Okay. I swear I was gonna be Big Daddy Kane one day. You know what I'm saying? And then you have Slick Rick. Slick Rick was another one because I wanted to be smooth like him. And then you had Dinner Dane with the Gucci. Like till today, I got my Gucci legs. You know what I'm saying? So Dinner Dane. That's to show you how much the influence got on me. And then I love KRS-One. The reason why I like KRS-One, this dude, he's an encyclopedia. He's a book, like a huge book. And he's extremely intelligent. And in my country, as a Haitian growing up, my country, everything is based on being smart, being knowledgeable, being educated. Like, you know what I'm saying? My parents and other parents, we love when our kids, or they love when their kids open their mouth and they sound intelligent. So KRS-One was one of those dudes that I used to always listen to. And yeah, man, and I got that from him. But when it comes to style and swag, it was Big Daddy Kane for me and Kool G Rap. I like Kool G Rap because of his rugged, smooth shit. You know, shit with the Ray-Bans and all that. So I want all of those dudes, man. I used to be in front of the mirror trying to be like them, man. You know what I'm
saying? Now, because I want to evolve, I want to, so that the people can understand. Like a lot of people that come to the low culture, they learn, our way of life through reading a Source magazine or, somewhere along the line might have went to school with some of us. And in their mind, to get into the culture, you kind of had to do what we did to be accepted. I mean, in their mind, that's what they thought. As far as yourself, would you say coming from, a Haitian background, the route you took, did you have to take the same route to embrace the culture? As far as like, were you up in the stores like how, or what was the route that Scripz took?
The thing is, when I start talking about this shit, I get very sentimental because it bring me back to Crown Street and No Street. Okay. And sometimes I feel like fucking crying. When I came, I didn't, no disrespect to the low lives. I don't even know who the hell they were. Obviously, I didn't even know how to speak English because I came in 84, 85, and then we started evolving. On my block, this is where I feel like this thing was probably destiny. there were a lot of OGs from Haiti on my block already. They came like early 80s. They came late 70s. So they were already into the culture. So they already been here for 5 years, 10 years already. So they already knew what was popping. So when it came to the Polo stuff, first of all, it wasn't even Polo. It was a whole lot of Sergio Tattini's, Elise's. I remember Elise's was big on my block. And I remember Bally's. Bally's was the shit on my block.
No
My
doubt.
block was, you know what I'm saying? And I still got a pair of Bally's in the crib right now. I feel like running inside to go show y'all. Bally's was the shit on my block because during those days, you see, that's the thing. A lot of people do not understand the hierarchy of all this shit. Before the Haitians used to get fucked up, it used to be the Jamaicans. They didn't like the Jamaicans. Back in the 70s, early 80s, the Jamaicans had it bad. So they came up. They came up. They came up. They did what they had to do, and now they got their respect. So who was next? It was the Haitian niggas. You know what I'm saying? And the Jamaican niggas, they used to wear a lot of Bally's. So the Haitians used to get tormented a lot. So they had to act like they were Jamaicans. Or they had to, you know what I'm saying? They had to dress a certain way. So they got with the program. They got with the Sergio Tattini's. They got with the Bally's. They got with everything that was popping at that time. You understand what I mean? So me, when I came, I already had OGs that was already cemented in the game. So I was watching how they were dressing. I was watching what they had on. So later, and the good thing is I had my older brother. My older brother was into fashion because, you know, peer pressure. Whatever you see your friends wearing, you can't be the only motherfucker in the group wearing Pierre Cardin, nigga. You gotta get with the Bally's too. So
Gotta get it on.
that's
No
right.
doubt.
So my brother went out. He got a couple of Bally shoes, a couple of Bally's outfits, Sergio Tattini's and all that stuff. And that's how I kind of started getting in the game. And then, or not even getting in the game, understanding urban fashion. Let's get it right, because I don't like to lie. And then I have my cousin, who was kind of like my father, my best friend. He came years before us. So he already knew the culture. So he was educating us on all this urban shit. From the Polos to the Filas, to the Nikes, to the Adidas. Everything you could think of, he was already into it, and he made it. As a matter of fact, I was wearing his pants downs. Like if he had something he didn't want no more, he'll give it to me. You understand what I'm saying? And even though that shit looked mad weird on me, but it was a brand name, you know what I'm saying? It was Adidas, it was Fila, it was whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I got into culture. And when we went, and as we progressed, as we moved towards the 90s, and I'm gonna be honest, man, we couldn't afford that shit. My father and my mother, especially my dad. My dad was very militant, and our dad did not want us to assimilate into this culture to look like them African Americans or Black American kids. They hated that because the Black American kids to them was very rude. They were very rough. And they just didn't, because you know we came from a French background. Parlez-vous français? Oui, merci, whatever. So they wanted us. They wanted us to be very submissive and polite and educated. That's what they wanted. They didn't want us to get no motherfucking part. They didn't want us to get no high top, especially me. I couldn't get no Caesar. This is why till this day my shit is 360. That's the only fucking haircut my father would have allowed in the house. If I come with anything else, he gonna ball my motherfucking head. You know what I'm saying? Until I got to, like, I think the 10th grade or the 11th grade, I was able to get a Caesar, man. Other than that, it was low cut like this, man. Low cut all day, all night. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was not even on. You know what I mean? So that was me. So that's how I got into the culture. You know, and then my friends, the friends that I grew up with a lot of real OGs. Because, you know, I'm watching the low culture. I'm gonna be honest. I was in my office. One day, a few years back, and I went to Fabian page. I'm like, holy fucking smoke. These niggas still wear this shit? Them niggas still wear niggas is still wearing fucking circle skis? Niggas is still wearing suicide out here? Where can I get my hand on some? I want some of that shit right now. And one time, I was driving on Glenwood, because I got family in Canarsie. And I saw a teddy bear in the window. I almost crashed. I'm like, who the fuck got a teddy bear in the window? And I ran inside. I'm like, yo, I want that teddy bear right there. I want that shit right now. And it was Andy. You could ask Andy. And that's how I met Andy. And that's how I knew Andy was selling vintage. When I went in there, I saw mad vintage. And I ran home. And I went and got like fucking $2,000-$3,000. So I came back in there. I'm like, give me this, give me that. Because you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going back to my high school days. And that's how I got back into the low game. And then Wilson, I don't know, because you know in Brooklyn, New York, and Brooklyn, Crown Heights, there were a lot of heavy, low rocking niggas.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, to me and to us on our side, Wilson was the godfather. And nobody had more low than Wilson. Wilson is the type of motherfucker who would go to Texas. He would go to Texas. He would go to Houston, Texas. He would go to Canada to go get a piece that nobody got. And when he come back around the way, he fucking everybody girl, man. You know what I'm saying? He fucking yo, listen, I remember.
Shout out to Wilson, man.
I remember Wilson came around the way with the purple crown. Because at that time, we didn't like purple. We thought purple was gay, man. Everybody was laughing at Wilson. Where the fuck you got this color from? You into some shit now, nigga? You wearing purple now? You know what I'm saying? And yo, listen, years later, Wilson sold that shit for $15,000, man.
Yeah, that was the class. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I was always, now I see dudes, you know, there's a lot of Haitian dudes. I'm not going to name nobody's name, talking about boosting. The Haitian niggas that I came with, only like one or two of them niggas. The only Haitian nigga I knew that boost on my side was Duke. Duke was the only Haitian dude that would run up in Macy's, that would run up in Bloomingdale's, and come out with 2-3 jackets and a couple of sweaters.
Allegedly.
Most of my OGs, if you go on the Instagram, you're going to see him, Duke the God. Most of my OGs coming up, they used to work at Wendy's, man. They work at Wendy's, McDonald's, White Castle. Niggas was working 2 fucking jobs to be able to save 2-3 paychecks to go buy low. Okay. I'm dead serious. So now when I'm telling the story, people feel like I'm trying to jack their stuff. I'm going to be honest. I didn't even know about how deep the low lives were until I started doing my documentary. I knew of the low lives, obviously, because they were always on TV for doing some crazy shit, on the newspaper for doing some crazy shit, but I didn't know how deep the culture ran. I didn't know how deep the rabbit hole was. You understand what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I went to school with a couple of low lives, man, or their little brothers. I went to school with Face Low. Face Low was in my motherfucking school. I didn't even.
Shout out to Face, man.
Face Low was in Washington Irving with me, and then Rudy Lowe's brother, the Spanish one. What's his name again? I keep forgetting this motherfucking name, man.
Rakim Along?
Huh?
Rakim Along?
Yeah, his little brother. I went to school with his little brother, man. And he'll tell you, as a matter of fact, I was doing a low transaction the other day. My man put shit. What the fuck is this guy's name, man? I keep forgetting his name.
Somebody said Stem.
Huh?
Stem?
Not Stem. Rudy Lowe's little brother. He went to Washington Irving with me. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Milo. I went to school with Milo. Milo is Rudy Lowe's little brother, man. And Milo hated me, man. You know what I'm saying? Milo, I mean, it was, you know, man, the Haitian was on that side and they were on their side. But Milo was cool with some other Haitian kids. I can't say he didn't like me because I was Haitian. We were just not, I didn't rock with him. You understand what I'm saying? But, you know, we grown now. Shit is different. You know what I mean? So everybody's on a different level. But I didn't know no low lives, man. I just knew that low lives was fucking up Brooklyn, New York. But you know what I'm saying? Because I was a kid. I can't go outside like that anyways. I can't go on their side. I can't go in East New York. I can't do none of that if I was in with my uncles, you know what I mean?
Got you. And you know, I'm glad you bring the reality to the situation. So, you know, just to bring the people up to speed, you don't have to walk the same walk or lifestyle or do exactly what we did to get to this point. You know, the culture evolved, the culture changed. You know, we well off, and you know, some of us almost 50, if not touching 50 right now. We're not running in those stores, man.
Nah, man, and I'm gonna be honest. You know, as a young black kid, your mother and father working in the factory, ain't nowhere in hell they're gonna give you $200 just to go buy one fucking sweater or just one item. If they give you $200, you better come back with at least 5 or 6 pieces. You understand what I'm saying? So obviously, me and my little friends, we were enticed. We wanted that low shit. We wanted Guess jeans. We wanted, you know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna show you something. Give me one minute.
No doubt. I'll hold it down till you get back. But yeah, you know, just to speak to the people that's watching, to let y'all know, man, you know, the culture has evolved. I know a lot of times I see a lot of things on the post like, man, y'all still y'all like a billboard for Ralph Lauren, you know, is he paying y'all, so on and so forth. This was a way of life for us, man. A lot of us, we did this because it was an alternative to getting papers, allegedly.
Yep.
Man, I keep it 100. I keep it 100. Hold on. I keep it 100. You see these right here? These are the original Guess shoes. The original Guess kicks. Look, the original ones. The one that came in the 90s. Those are the original joints. My shit, they were fucked up.
Those are the ones you can't even find those in the Guess outlet,
man. You ain't gonna find none of that shit. You ain't gonna find. You see, the thing is, I get very upset when I see niggas talking about fashion, something that I live. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I had to fight my father. I had to curse out my mother. You see this right here? And I don't care if you're in the, they're gonna have to bring this back. You see, this is the original joint. The original. They had the blue ones, they had the black ones, and they had these ones. I remember when them shits came out. Now the story to these shits is like this. When them shits came out,
leave a salute, fam. No doubt.
Yo, that shit was the first couple of weeks. Only the real niggas had that shit. I didn't have it. Only the real boosters. Only the real niggas the first couple of weeks.
Listen,
after that, everybody and their mother started having that shit.
I'm gonna tell you something crazy, right?
Huh?
Not only did the boosters have it, but I guarantee you, one size was size 9, the other one was maybe 8.5.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
Yeah. When I went online, I saw Fabian with them fucking. I saw his ski closet. Yo, bro, I lost it. I lost it. I could not. Yo, I could not sleep. I had to. I called Wilson. I called everybody that was wearing low back in the days. I'm like, yo, I got to get back in this low game. I got to get me some low. And then, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest. When I did the documentary, I was so excited to meet some of the low lives. Rest in peace to my brother Ski. Ski was one of the first dudes. I was so excited. Ski, because I'm like, yo, this is chapter number 2 now. This is a whole new chapter. I'm not a kid anymore. I I can get my own shit now. I don't have to wait for my cousin. I don't have to wear no bullshit shit with holes in it anymore. I was so excited about that shit, but I just felt that in the beginning, I was not accepted. I was not embraced because I wasn't trying to tell a booster story. Even though we try to run into Macy's or Century 21 and still low, I wasn't no master booster. I couldn't boost for shit. The only thing I could get was like a little belt, man. I had to find ways to get my clothes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, I was running with the Leezy bag. I had, so I was still, no, I wasn't. And some of my friends, most of my OGs know that. As a matter of fact, around my way, you couldn't, because I grew up in a Haitian community, man. It's kind of like it still had that village thing in it, where if you're doing bad, they're going to tell your motherfucking mother, they're going to tell your father, yo, you better watch your kid. I heard he going out stealing every now and then. And then that's what you want to say, because I remember when I started selling drugs, my mother knew about that shit the next day. She walked up in my room. She was like, yo, what the fuck is that I hear you doing with Buffett? I hear you selling what? Yo, you better stop that shit right now before I go tell your father, and we're going to kill your motherfucking ass. Before you get to Haiti, you're going to be bruised up, and it's going to be one-way ticket. You're not coming back to New York. So you better stop this shit now. So ever since my mom told me that, because I know my pop don't play, I stopped because we started, saying, you want fly shit, you want Jordans. So we started selling fucking weed and trying to sell free base. It didn't work out. Man. It didn't work out. So I'm going to keep it real, man. A lot of people got a lot of fake-ass stories in terms of trying to be down with something that everybody's part of. You don't have to lie. You don't have to. Because right now, we at the age, we're in the internet age. And most importantly, we're at the age of truth.
That's a fact.
We're at the age of truth. You understand? You got to tell the truth. You know what I mean? You don't have to pretend to be something you were not back in the days. And when I see people doing that shit, I'm like, man, y'all must be fucking crazy. Tell a real fucking story. You know what I'm saying? Because the way I came up, I didn't come up like I was rich. I didn't come up with everything. I came up in the struggle. The beautiful thing about it is the struggle was kind of like prevented because our parents provided protection for us, man. They had to work day in and day out to keep shelters above our head, to keep clothes on our back. So I can't lie, man. I have to make sure I represent them the right way. You understand what I mean?
No doubt. You know what? It's just like Twan said, man. You do not have to come into this culture on a lie of someone else's story. You know what I mean? If you wasn't the one in there, you can't Christopher Columbus your way in this story, man.
Nah.
You basically either you was there or you wasn't there, or you knew somebody was there. Whatever the case may be, it's what you're doing now.
I'm glad you said this. A lot of dudes in the culture, they were jealous and envious of me telling the Haitian Low story. Some of them even went as far as saying I'm telling other people's story. How the fuck I'm telling other people's story when I was there with my niggas? So you wanted to hear that I was pulling guns and shooting niggas? You wanted to hear that I was running up in Macy's or going to be out robbing shit? I can't talk about the niggas that I grew up with on the block and how we used to wear low. That offends you, nigga? That should show you the level of jealousy and envy that's out here, man.
Well, listen, I could tell you this much. One thing I'm going to, again, in your face, I'm going to let you know this. For you to pull off the Haitian Polo documentary, and for it to receive one of the highest levels that a film could receive, to me, from the hood, from me to you, that's honorable salute, man. You know, because at the end of the day,
I appreciate that. As a matter of fact, with the Haitian Polo documentary, I made a lot of mistakes. The Haitian Polo documentary, believe it or not, I'm about to tell you something very personal, right? I don't know if you guys know who Herbie Lovebug is. Herbie Love, you know who? Okay, boom. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down because this is right there. This is right up in my lane. The Haitian Polo documentary opened a lot of doors for me. One of the doors that the Haitian Polo documentary opened is, there were a lot of Haitian American pioneers in the hip hop game that I was unaware of. I didn't know about. So when I did the Haitian Polo documentary, I got to talk to a lot of famous people like Evil D, and a whole bunch of other people who really cemented themselves in the culture in terms of contribution. I got to interview Evil D, and I was at his show. When I got to be on his show before I interviewed him, I was in his show, and he mentioned his name, Herbie Lovebug.
No doubt.
And he said Herbie Lovebug was the first P. Diddy. And he said Herbie Lovebug was Haitian. That shit drove me crazy, nigga. That shit drove me crazy, nigga. And when he said Herbie Lovebug was the founder and producer of Salt and Pepper, that shit drove me wild. I'm like, all this motherfucking time niggas calling me fucking Haitian. Go back to Haiti. A Haitian nigga had a smash hit all around this motherfucking globe. Get the fuck out of here. I gotta find out who the fuck is Herbie Lovebug. I gotta meet this nigga. So I went on and I started doing my research. I started Googling like crazy. I was Googling Herbie Lovebug every second. Yo, I bump into Herbie Lovebug. I bump into his. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga resembles somebody. Why does this nigga look like Puff Daddy? And as I was reading, the article was like, yo, Herbie Lovebug from Haiti. I'm like, this nigga was born in Haiti? Get the fuck out of here. This nigga was born in Haiti, and this nigga's a motherfucking, he's a music student. He went to school for music. I'm like, oh shit, this is too much. This nigga dated Salt. He was dating one of the girls. He was with, I'm like, nah, this is too much. This is too motherfucking much. So I'm big in my head. I'm like, oh shit. And then I started pulling out record, Tramp. What you call it, Tramp. Then pulling out record, pushing real good. All that shit was under this nigga. I'm like, oh shit, this is crazy. I gotta meet this nigga. So now Instagram became popular. So I'm on the gram. I'm looking for Herbie Lovebug. And his brother popped up. So I'm like, Steve Azo. Who the fuck is the Steve Azo? Herbie Lovebug little brother. So now I went to Haiti, nigga. But I didn't go to Haiti to meet them. I just went to Haiti on vacation. So when I got to Haiti, we started talking about Haitian American influence in the game. And I'm like, yo, do y'all know this nigga named Herbie Lovebug? My man was like, yo, he down the block. I'm like, what? Yo, we gotta go meet this nigga right now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta shoot. And my man made the phone call. Wilson made the phone call. But he wasn't around. So I came to the United States like with a fucking bitter taste, man. It's like I was having a good time and I couldn't meet, one of my heroes and shit. So I came back and I started digging some more. And I found his little brother on Instagram, Steve Azo. Yo, hear this shit. This is wild, though. This is a wild story. So I hit him up on the DM. He saw my DM. He didn't reply. So I called my man. I'm like, yo, man, I'm trying to get in touch with Steve Azo. You know what I mean? Because I remember my man told me he interviewed him. he was like, yeah, man, Steve is different, man. He doesn't really fuck with people like that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, and sometimes he could be a dick or whatever. I'm like, word, then fuck it, man. You know, I ain't sweating nobody. Yo, hear this out. Hear this. Recently, my home, like, you know, I know a couple of people. I don't like bragging, you know what I'm saying? I have a council woman as a, you know, my home. Like, I know her. She was having an event, a gala, and I saw Steve Azor on the flyer. I went over there. I'm like, I gotta meet this nigga. I don't give a fuck how conceited this dude is. When I went over there, I met that nigga. Go on my page. You're gonna see the nigga on my page. I just recently interviewed him. Yo, this nigga's the coolest motherfucker on the planet. He's the coolest dude. Yo, he started telling me stories about the game. And I'm like, yo, we gotta record this shit. This shit is gold right here. And the flyest shit ever, he told me I could interview his brother whenever's possible. I could interview her love bug whenever's possible. So I say this to say, never stop believing in what you believe in, and never stop going after what you're going after. And most importantly, it's okay to make mistakes. Cause I remember when I released the Haitian Polo documentary, that could have made it for me. That could have took me to the next level because I spent so much time researching on how to put a documentary together. I spent so much money on developing that film. I got so excited. The excitement fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie. That shit took me to Vegas. It took me to LA. It took me to Haiti. Yo, I was in Vegas walking the street. Some motherfucker said, "What's up, Scripz?" I'm like, "What? Who the fuck is this?" He's like, "Yeah, you, the Haitian Polo documentary guy." I was like, "Yo, this shit got me nervous. This shit got me nervous." I was like, "Oh shit, all right, yeah, what's up? How you doing?" And then that shit got me in the Netflix building. The reason why my shit is not on Netflix, I'm gonna blame myself, is because of my poor execution. Because when my producers were helping me, I was so excited about that shit, I didn't want to listen to them, man. I thought, you know, coming from Brooklyn, you keep thinking you can do anything and everything. So I'm thinking I'm a hustler, I can hustle this shit. Nah, man. The film world is a whole different world with a whole bunch of different people, with a whole bunch of different gatekeepers. You have to talk the language. You have to walk the walk in order for them to let you in. You know what I'm saying? So that's a mistake that I made to the point where that shit made me, I suffered depression with that shit. I spent over $10,000 on that film. I suffered depression. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I went to Miami with it, LA, Vegas, Haiti, and a couple of other places with that shit, man. That was supposed to be the breakthrough for me. But because of my improper execution, I fucked up. I dropped the ball. I ain't gonna blame anybody but me.
No doubt.
But didn't something happen with the first edition of the Haitian documentary?
What you said?
Didn't something happen with the first edit? Remember you had to because I remember one time we came to a crib out there. I forgot where we was at, and everybody was there.
Oh, the first one.
Yeah.
What happened was, you see, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You see, the low culture, it's a sacred culture. It's when I say sacred culture, only a few people understand what this culture means. Only a few people understand what is the difference between a low life and a dude that was wearing low since the 80s. Not everybody's a low life. And sometimes I'm walking down Flatbush and I got some low on. They're like, yo, there go a low life. You're a low life. Yo, what up, low life? And sometimes I'm at a party. Like, yo, shout out to my homie DJ Scripz, Low Life in the building. I'm like, these niggas trying to get me killed out here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
And that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing about the situation. You wearing low on, it's not you. It's the people who perceive it, because if they know about Polo or they know about low life, they're not going to sit there and first, yo, player, are you a low life? No, they're going to, oh, that you got to be a low life. Oh, that low you got on.
Yeah,
come
man.
on.
I get this shit all the time. So what happened with the film was the first producer, he was not aware of how huge Polo was. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm gonna show you something, you stupid motherfucker. Y'all don't be listening to people. Y'all swear y'all know everything. I hate this generation. Y'all a bunch of fucking followers. Y'all don't know shit. So I sent them. I'm gonna be like, I told him, yo, I'm gonna show you how big Polo was, nigga. Go on this page. I sent them to a couple of low live pages. And then I'm like, after you finish watching this page, what the fuck Fabulous got on, nigga? What the fuck he got on? Talk to me. And I'm like, yo, post this picture up. You're going to see what's going to happen to your motherfucking gram. Post this motherfucking picture up. Yo, when he posted the picture up, he called me. He was like, yo, this shit is huge, nigga. I'm like, of course I know that, nigga. I want you to be on the same page because this is a big-ass story, nigga. This is not only me. I'm not the only motherfucker in this shit. I'm not making this up. He was like, yo, I thought you were crazy, running around talking about it. You thought I was crazy? Now you fucking crazy. And then he started taking that shit serious to the point where he wanted to the point where he wanted to take the film away from me. That shit happened to me twice. Now, at first, he just wanted to get paid to shoot the film. And then when he noticed fucking Just Blaze, Fabulous, I'm Thirsty, all these motherfuckers from the, from it's like a time machine. He like, yo, this shit is bad. I want part of this. And then he act like he lost the footage so he could have got more money out of me because he noticed once we put that shit out, I'm out of here. So now, me and him, we got in a quarrel. We got in some beef and shit, and I'm like, fuck this nigga, because at that time, I started learning about film. I started learning about production. So I took my idea to another studio. The same shit happened, nigga. First they laughed at me. Like, yo, man, where the fuck you going with all this colorful shit, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, colorful shit? All right, okay, boom. Because now, these dudes, they in Brooklyn. I'm like, okay, colorful shit, I'm about to teach y'all something. I showed them Fabulous page. And then I showed them a whole bunch of pictures from the 80s and the 90s. So, these motherfuckers, they mad smart because they in film. They started doing their own research. Yo, one of these niggas like, nah, son, this shit is too big. I need percentage in that shit. Yo, I need percentage. The nigga's like, yo, I need percentage. Yo, the nigga dropped his contract. He was like, yo, we got to turn this shit into a whole movement because I'm not going to put all my effort and time in this shit and watch you blow up. I need percentage in that shit. Which I didn't have no problem with because at that time, I didn't know much about production. But it's when the niggas started asking. They started with 10% and then went all the way to fucking 40%. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, you know what? I'm out of here.
Bad business, man.
Yeah, man. I'm like, yo, y'all started with 10%, and now y'all want, because I'm going to be honest with you. Everywhere they went with the story, people were intrigued. Yo, my first real premiere, I had Fox 5 in there. I had a dude from Fox 5. The nigga wanted to sit down. Yo, son, I had a dude from Fox 5. I had a dude from Netflix because the producers that I was messing with, they were very connected. But when I realized niggas was trying to take the film away from me, I had to run and go get me a lawyer. And then I'm like,
you got to fight for yours.
And then I was like, you know what? I'm not working with nobody anymore. I'm gonna just put that shit out myself. So that's when I spent a lot of money in that shit because I went to multiple studios and I even went to school because of that film, man. I went to production school to learn about cameras and editing because my first editor, I paid that nigga $2,000, man, to edit that film, bro. $2,000, man. Yeah, man. And then once he saw the film, to him, he knew about Low. He was like, oh shit, Ed. Ed used to be my teacher or whatever. Ed was this. I know Ed. Ed was always this pristine motherfucker back in the days, rocking his Low. And then he started trying to charge me like crazy. And once I got the film from him, I went to film school. So I went to learn how to edit, man. And then you know what I'm saying? And the film, the Haitian Polo documentary, I ain't gonna lie, that shit caused me a lot of anxieties and a lot of depression, man.
Yeah. Now you brought up Ed, cause I know you brought up Ed, cause I remember one time they had some internal situation going on, nigga. I remember you and Ed got to something at 40 Deuce.
The thing is, me and Ed, we from two different sides. You know what I'm saying?
His phone must have died. No, man. No. Just when the interview starting to get, you know, to the thing. You know, we're an hour in. You know, I'm trying to.
Ed spoke on it. He spoke on it last time. I just, you know what I mean?
Trying to wait till he plug his charger up. You know, but you know, like I said, we're gonna keep bringing y'all heat like this, man. You know, influential people, individuals who push the movement forward. We're gonna do our due diligence to do a part 2 with Scripz. He got his own platform. You know, y'all can go check him out. Lounging with Scripz. There you go. You know,
So the thing with Ed was, Ed is from a different side than me. When I was growing up, I didn't know who Ed was. I didn't even know Ed. I didn't know none of these new Polo niggas. My Polo niggas were Wilson, Fabian, Zine, Wayne Lowe, Skeletor.
No doubt. Shout out Skelly, man.
Yeah, Skelly.
LP, man. Bigger.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Those were my Polo niggas. Those were my OGs. You understand what I'm saying?
Low pro.
As far as these other cats, I didn't know the motherfuckers growing up, man. And it's not even a diss. It's just I didn't know them. Because, you know, the thing is, my parents kept me very close. And then, you know what I'm saying, I had my little Haitian crew, and the Haitian crews I used to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Wilson, Ernest, Adler, Alex. These are the Polo niggas I knew, man. I grew up with Paul, Carter, and these names may not even be familiar to you guys. I don't know if you guys know this kid named Sonny. There was Sonny. There was a whole bunch of dudes, man. Those were my OGs. Those are the niggas that I grew up with, man. I didn't grow up with Ed. I don't know who Ed was. A lot of them I didn't know. I just now met them dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have a connection. So whatever story they're giving, that's not my story. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Ed, like when he came up.
No, it ain't big on. He just said that was one of the embarrassing moments in his life that, you know, he was on 40 Deuce arguing because his mom saw it and stuff like that. And he remembered to say it was with you and shit with Scripz and whatnot. And I was like, oh yeah, because he was talking about the trauma and all that went through with making the film, and that just came to mind about that. Just, you know what I mean?
I'm
was
gonna
that
keep it
one
real.
of the traumas, or
I'm gonna be on my Cat Williams shit right now. It was this dude named Lance. Lance is the puppet master. You understand what I'm saying? He would stir up shit, and then he would hide behind the walls and shit, and let you fight the battle yourself. So what Lance did, Lance got in the head of all these dudes and made them go against me. All the Haitian niggas. Because I don't know these Haitian niggas. Lance know them. So when I came on the scene, these niggas was talking about street credentials. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no street credentials. Street credentials don't pay my fucking bills, nigga. Street credentials don't pay my mortgage, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So Niggas was like, who the fuck is you? I never heard your name on the street. You didn't hear my name on the street? That's fine. I never heard your name on the streets either. The fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So these dudes, Lance in particular, he drew out this play and he made all these other Haitian T magnificent dudes, he made them win against me, like dislike me. For whatever reason, I don't know. You understand what I mean? And that's when me and Ed, because of the Haitian Polo documentary, Lance put in these people's head that I was trying to use them to benefit off the film all by myself. So they got pissed off. They thought I was trying to use them in terms of their story, in terms of what they mean to the culture, to come up on them. Lance did all that shit. So me and Ed, because Ed is a very educated dude. Ed is a very polite dude. I don't think Ed meant any malice or any disrespect. It just got to that point, which, you know what I'm saying, if Lance was a real brother, if Lance was a real Zoe, he would not conduct a situation like that. He would have made sure we got together. Lance is so fucked up. I'm gonna keep it real. When I did my my premiere at the theater, he made half of these niggas that come to the premiere. He got in their head. He told them not to come and support the film. Yeah, that's how it was. And that's bad. And once he did that, I stayed away from that dude because he's cancer. You can't do that. You can't, at the age where we at, we need harmony. We need togetherness. We need unity. You can't try to stop any fucking beef with niggas that got kids, that got bills to pay, that got to go to work the next day. This is not high school, you big dummy. You know what I'm saying? So he did all that. I'm the type of dude, I don't want to, you know, I went to Central Booking twice. I went to Rikers Island once, and I'm not going back there. So I avoid problems. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want all the low props. You want to be the man. You want to be the person out there known for the low. Good for you. You can have it. And I went my way. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
But everything, I guess everything is good now because everybody's just living. You know what I mean? It didn't come to a resolution because I mean Ed was just brought up to the point. He said that was one of the points in his life, and I just know that there, you know, hasn't been, you know, nothing going on ever since. So I guess that's one of them situations, like you said, it was what it was at the time.
Ed is cool, man. I went and support Ed. We cool. It's just that I'm gonna keep it real, man. I stay away from that low shit. There's a lot of bitch ass niggas in that shit, and I don't want to be part of that. I wear my low. I got low in the crib. Every now and then I wake up, I feel like wearing a teddy bear. I wear one, but I don't want to be around certain Polo niggas, man, because all they do is bring drama. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to. And a lot of Polo niggas did me wrong. Like this nigga Big Guns, he sold me a fake ass Purple Label fucking glasses for $200. So when I got home, I looked at it, I'm like, glasses. Yo, yeah, man, because, you know, I collect glasses. I collect a whole bunch of shit.
Oh, Ralph Lauren Purple Label glasses.
Yeah, he put it in a fake ass, well, I won't say fake. He put it in a glasses case that say Purple Label on it. And when I got home, that's just some regular bullshit Polo Sports shit. Not even Polo Sports, some bullshit. So I text him. I'm like, yo, what is this, man? And he started flexing. So I'm like, you know what? A dude like that driving a Mercedes Benz and he trying to take $20 from a nigga, you can keep that shit. Just know I ain't fucking with you no more. I don't want to have no conversation with you. I don't give a fuck. $20 is nothing, man. You go to the strip club, you blow $600-700, $1,000 easy. So you can keep that, have fun with it, enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas did me wrong in this fucking culture, man. Cause a lot of these niggas is thirsty. I'm gonna keep it real. Man, a lot of these niggas, I don't want to bring no drama, but I stay away from this Polo shit, man. Because I noticed when I started coming around, niggas was giving me funny faces, man. I remember there was some Polo shit, a Polo lounge somewhere on Bay Ridge or wherever that shit was. They used to go over there. I remember I went there once. Niggas was screwing my fucking face like, who the fuck invited this nigga here? Niggas took my pictures, and everybody got their pictures but me. So from that point on, I already know there was a lot of animosity towards me and this Polo shit. So I just stay away from these Polo niggas. I'm the type of nigga, if I'm not loved somewhere, if people don't respect me somewhere, I don't go there, man. I don't fuck with nobody, man. I stay in my place, man. Because I grew up in Brooklyn. Brooklyn niggas are funny. They will act like they like you. They will act like they love you. They fuck with you and they set your ass up. And that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So I stay in my place,
you know
man.
What I mean? They say you gotta go where you appreciate it. They say you gotta go where you appreciate it, not tolerate it. Huh?
And no disrespect to no Polo people out there or the Polo culture. You're not gonna find me around that stuff, man. Cause I know how these niggas give it up, man. There's a lot of jealous niggas in that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know me, I talk my shit. Huh?
But the events don't really be about, I guess outside of what you was doing to have you involved in that type of energy. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's what you was doing. When you was coming around, I guarantee you when you first came around, people probably was looking at you because, that's how it go when, New Yorkers, we stand off, we don't know who you are. We ain't going to just come over arms you. We ain't Southerners. So
I'm gonna keep it real.
I know
Yo, listen, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I don't even want to cut you off. I remember I was on the phone with some dude with Princeler. You know what this dude told me? Do you know? And I look up to this nigga. I look up, toss it up was my thing. You know what this dude told me? This dude told me the reason why we don't embrace you or mess with you like that is because you think you finished school. So if and you act like you got a chip on your shoulder or whatever, you think you act like you this, you that. So if we show you some love, you're going to think you all that. Yo, when that dude told me that, he broke my heart. And that's my fucking...
That don't even sound right, man. That don't even sound right.
Yo, son, when he told me that, I'm like, yo, Prince told me that. I used to watch this nigga make dance move, and I'm dancing to this nigga shit. And yo, he broke my heart. I stayed away from all that shit. Yo, I swear to God, he broke my heart. Cause when you know a nigga in the game, when you're a kid, you used to see a nigga in, video music box, and you used to see him doing shit, and now you got to see him in person. Yo, I was happy about that. I respected that. But when I understood the low culture and what he told me, that shit broke my heart, bro. It broke my heart to the point where I'm like, I ain't going around that shit. These niggas don't love me. You know what I'm saying? These niggas can't take my energy, bro. I'm staying away from that. To the point where I don't even collect low no more. The reason why I wear lows, because I have mad at that shit. I don't buy no fucking low. You ain't gonna find me going no get low or go buy none of that. Nah, I'm done with that. As a matter of fact, I'm selling some shit. I'm selling I sold all my circle skis. I only got 2 left. I had about 7 or 8. I got rid of all that shit. I got 2 left. I got the white circle ski jacket, the white and blue one, and I got the vest. I'm selling that for $1,200. You know what I'm saying? Certain things I don't want no more, man. I'm dead serious, man.
Man,
yeah, but I mean, shit.
Unfortunately, and I don't want to speak on anybody who's not here. It sounds like like Shangar said, you met kind of like the wrong people. You ran across in life. We got a lot of individuals who think a certain way and react a certain way, and sometimes energies don't really meet up. You know what I mean? Whatever they did with somebody new or whatever.
And I understood. Hold up, I understood. I didn't mean no harm. I was just talking about because these dudes, they're not in my shoes. They didn't grow up with me. They didn't know what it means leaving school and you got to protect yourself. They didn't know what it means leaving school fighting fucking 6 niggas. They didn't know what it means. They don't know what it means to be called Haitian booty scratcher. They don't know what it means to be in the school and you're a fucking outcast in your own school. You're an outcast in your own building. You're an outcast in your own block. So when I got a chance to talk about growing up Haitian, everybody's an enemy. But not enemy in the sense that I want to do something bad or I want to take away from the story. I'm talking about growing up and what that means to me. And guess what? We had it so fucking bad. I'm at this age now, I'm still traumatized by that shit. Do you know what these niggas used to do, nigga? Niggas used to come in front of the school, gang up to fuck up, to beat up on the Haitians, nigga. We had to, when we know that's gonna happen, we had to bring ice picks. We had to bring machetes. We had to bring Glocks, guns. And mind you, fucking 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds bringing guns to school to protect themselves from other kids, man. You don't know how that shit traumatized me, bro. So you can't speak for me. You can't tell me how to feel. That's why I don't want to go around that low shit. A lot of these Haitian niggas, they're fake as shit. You know what I'm saying? Pretending to be part of something they were not part of from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And they can't tell the real story. If they can't tell the truth, get the fuck out of here. You got to keep it authentic, man. Where you came from. What did you do? How did you get here? Keep it real, man.
But that's the story. I guess that's the story that you were telling in the documentary. That's what I thought that's where you was going from. Whereas you was talking about Polo per se of what y'all did in here to y'all. You talking about okay how y'all came from y'all struggles being Haitian, being Haitian in America, and coming up and seeing Americans rocking and adapting to the culture and showing them, we adapted, we came up, and we started doing our thing by wearing polo, and wearing this and being in the culture. But it's not sort of say like a low life per se, but being like in the culture of wearing polo, wearing this, that, and the third, because that was a thing. Like I said, that was a thing, not just around St. John's and Utica. That was a thing in other hoods, in Flatbush, Canarsie, Bushwick. You know what I mean? Wherever you go, it was hoods that people was wearing polo, but they, like we said, they just wasn't low lives. They just had their own little name, their own little crew, their own little mans, and them just saying, "Yo, we going out. We ain't got no name, but your name is John. Your name this, whatever. We got our street name."
I'm glad you, you don't understand how big this polo shit is, bro. This polo shit is fucking humongous, man. It's huge. What happened was when I started doing the film and I put my niggas on, the people that was doing the film, I put them on to this polo shit. Because at first they didn't believe me. So when they saw the magnitude of the whole polo shit, they diluted the whole story with polo. They, like, you understand what I'm saying? They turned that shit into a polo fest, man. You feel me? Because it wasn't about polo. It was specifically talking about the coming of age of young Haitians in Brooklyn, New York, what we had to go through, how we assimilated into urban culture, how we acclimated into urban culture, what we had to do, wearing Timberlands, wearing Guess jeans, wearing polo. These motherfuckers just stuck with the polo and then opened that shit up. So it looked like we were trying to tell a polo story. Because polo, compared to all the other brands, were the biggest.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? And
it gravitated the name. When see that name, everybody want to watch it, want to see what's going on.
Absolutely. So once, and you know how ignorant the hood get. The hood people don't put 2 and 2 together. They just run with whatever they see. Like, for example, right now, Tubi. Everybody running with Tubi. But they don't know who owns Tubi. They don't know Tubi's a white platform. That's just using everybody. Even me, I didn't know that. That's just using everybody. That's just using urban America to put black content on that shit for that shit to blow up, to become the next Netflix.
Yeah.
But they don't know that.
Basically, the lower grade, they basically a movie. I look at Tubi as the movie section of YouTube. Like in YouTube, you go on there, you put your podcast and all that. But Tubi, the same type of thing, but it's just movies. It's not like
but guess what?
movies.
It's like that now. Once that shit gets steam, it blows up. Mm-hmm. You're not gonna be able to do certain things on there.
No, you ain't gonna see just any and every movie on there.
Exactly.
Now, you know what I mean?
Remember back in the days?
To be on there. No. Yeah.
Remember back in the days, anybody could have put anything on Netflix? Now, do you know what the fuck you gotta go through to put some on Netflix? You feel me? So the hood has this problem. They never want to analyze shit. They just want to run with shit. You feel me?
Yeah, man, this is touching because at the same time, I know we in the process of working on the documentary right now. We are knee deep and going to get it. We just want to make sure we don't make some of them same mistakes and so on and so forth.
Well, the number one thing I would tell you, keep everything a secret, keep everything private until it's 100% ready and you're ready to do marketing and promotion for it. Do not release it little bit by little bit because that's going to breed jealousy. That's going to bring a lot of people into your shit and that's going to dilute your story, man.
That's why I can honestly say, even with this platform, we don't, too much dwell on our personal stories and what we did and how we did it. What we do is we give individuals who definitely made a mark in this culture an opportunity to tell what they want to tell so that their name will live on. Because at the end of the day, any social media platform as of right now, when you're a content creator, these stories, these platforms, when we gone, they still gonna be here. So our kids could come and watch these episodes and be like, well, Grandpa Scripz, such and such and such and such, Scripz Loud, he had XYZ up there. You know what I mean? Like, to be able to leave a legacy when you're no longer here, it's all we really particularly want. Hopefully,
like I said, leaving footprints, man. Just leaving footprints.
Absolutely, man. And like I said, it's a lot of influential people in the culture whose name do not get mentioned a lot of times, and we try to make sure that their name is never
I'm glad
forgotten.
you said this. I forgot to mention this dude. His name is Edens, man. This nigga was a fly polo wearing motherfucker on my block, man. He wasn't no low life. This nigga, the pinstripe Yankee uniform?
Yeah.
Yo, I got that shit from him. The scribble with the jersey? Yo, yeah. Bro, when this thing was rocking them things, a lot of motherfuckers was not around. And I remember that was a pass down from him to me from back in the days. There are countless OGs in this game that don't even claim the game no more. I'm fucking talking about doctors, lawyers, people that got businesses, thousands and millions of dollars that used to do this shit as a kid and they moved on with their life, man.
The other thing with this platform is what we're going to do is you see the experience you had and what you went through and the passion that you have and how you particularly feel like, yo, you know what? I'm done with this polo shit. At the end of the day, if we keep having new people come around and then leave with that attitude, then we drop the ball. You know what I mean? As a person who is trying to live on forever, you can't keep trying to sun the new people, man. And this goes. I'm just speaking to anybody. If you out there doing that, you really messing up generational wealth for short-term glory. Like at the end of the day, who said it? Shout out to Lowbox, man. He said it best. There's no possible way that you can say that there's one founder of something that's plural.
Yeah. That was on the show.
With
Shout out to
low
Fox, man.
lives, you
Shout out
can't
to
say,
Fox.
you can't say it's a plural. One founder. There's no such thing, man.
There's in other
Everybody
words,
got somebody who put them on, and to them, that's who their OG.
in other words, I asked him who was the leader of the low lives, and he told me, because when looking from the outside, you know what I'm saying, you thinking that this person is the leader, that person is the leader. So he basically, because the funny thing about it, Lovax grew up around my way. Lovax is from my side. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw Lovax repping ULL and Low Life, I'm like, wait a minute, I thought this guy was LP. But I never knew his connection with Ski Black. Rest in peace to my man Ski. I love Ski, man. Ski's yo,
R.I.P.
listen, man. I never thought I would cry when the Low Life died, bro. When Ski died, I cried, man.
Yeah. Ski was definitely good people, good
Ski's
at
the first
heart.
dude. Ski's the first dude that I'm sorry, Dark Man. I'm sorry, man. I apologize for cutting you off.
Yeah.
Ski was the first dude. Ski and Feel Like King. Them niggas was like, yo, fuck everybody, bro. Tell your story, bro. Tell your story, bro. Don't listen to no one. Tell your fucking story. You're not hurting nobody. We got you 100%. Just know that, you know what I'm saying, the low lives did that thing. You know what I'm saying? Feel Like King is always bigging up the low lives on anything. But he was like, yo, that's not no reason for you not to tell your story. Tell your fucking story, because a lot of people didn't know who the fuck these Haitian niggas are. And Ski Black was like, yo, man, I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Say your piece, Scripz. And me and Ski Black, man, yo, and that shit hurt me when this dude passed away, because we never got a chance to go eat that motherfucking black rice that Dark Man is eating right now. You know what I'm saying? We never
Gotta eat that black rice.
You know what I'm saying? We never, because we made. I used to always say, yo, we got to go sit down in a Haitian restaurant and eat. But everybody's busy, and I never got the chance to go sit down and fuck with my homie, man. And I miss Ski like there's no tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? So when he the one that kind of, spearheaded me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, told me, man, don't worry about anybody. Just do your thing as long as you don't disrespect anyone. And he used to take up for me, because I didn't mean no harm. I'm gonna be honest. When I got around Low for the second time, because I know what Low meant to me. Low got me some head. Low got me some pussy. Low got me respected in my school. I know what that shit meant. So to do it a second time, to live your childhood a second time, yo, nigga, I'm at a 300 entertainment event. Just Blaze is standing right next to me. Just Blaze is standing right next to me. And he like, yo, you look familiar. I'm like, okay. We started talking about Polo, and he gave me his number. I'm in a motherfucking HBO movie premiere. And I had a Polo shirt on. This nigga was like, yo, you see that dude standing right there? He was pointing to me. He's like, this nigga, he's not a regular dude. He's from an era you had to be there. This nigga walked up to me, took my number, and took pictures with me. So I know what this shit meant. You know what I'm saying? And I was so excited to get back into that shit, to meet all these new people I didn't know back in the 90s. But when I started learning the other part of the game and how grimy people were and how much beef and how much disagreement there were, that shit turned me off, man. It turned me off, and it made me, you know what I'm saying, Yo, you know how excited. You know how excited I was to go to my first Low Goose on the Deuce. Man, I used to start looking for shit. I'm like these. I used to start looking for shit I know nobody gonna wear. Cause what people don't know, I'm a motherfucking stylist. I'm like I'm gonna crack them in the head because I know what they got. So I started looking for Decentes. I started looking for Elises. I started looking for shit like this. You know what I mean? I started looking for Bally's, and then a few disappointments made me just like, you know what, I don't want to be part of this shit. I don't want to be down with this. I'm still away from these niggas. These niggas.
I'm here to tell you, right? And when I speak, I'm speaking for everybody on this side, on this Supertrife side. You are more than welcome to any event, to anything in the culture, to any and there's not a person or a group of people that's going tell us to stand down. You with me? Like you from day one. Now I met you at a book bag drop. You know what I mean? Like for me,
he was DJing.
Yeah, he DJing at, we
It was at
DJing
ROPC.
at the book bag
It was
drop.
at ROPC book bag drive.
Yo, listen, I was so excited to be with y'all. Yo, I used to be on the phone every now and then with Stash Low. You know what I'm saying? Because I do music.
Shout out, Stash.
It was an exposure for me. The Polo, the music, the DJing. I felt like, yo, this could be something for me. And then, because I got a different type of energy. You know what I'm saying? My energy is crazy. A lot of people do not understand how to decipher my energy. It irritates people. Because when I come in the room, usually I suck up that shit. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't do it in a malice way. I don't do it in a disrespectful way. I'm just that hype. I used to be mad hype as a kid. You understand? I'm excited. I'm excited to be DJing with, Sadat X, to be around all that shit. And it's, the vibe. But a lot of people couldn't stand my shit. You know what I'm saying? They interpret it the wrong way. I'm excited to be on the phone with Dark Man, to do interviews with him and all that shit. I go to Pound 105. I'm talking about the Polo culture. How deep that shit is, because a lot of dickheads don't know the impact of Polo in our community, and they be laughing. I'm like, you laughing? All right, what the fuck this nigga wearing? That's the nigga you worshiping. He worshiping what we used to do. He worshiping us. So now how do you feel? You understand what I'm saying? So I was excited about that shit. And then when I you know what I'm saying, when I got all of these bumps in the road, I didn't want to be around it anymore, because I don't do politics, man. I don't do politics. I'm a grown man. I got kids. I'm not going to sit here if someone don't like me, pretend as if we cool. No, we not, nigga. You don't like me, I'm staying in my place. You know what I'm saying? And you stay in your place, because I don't want us to bump head and something stupid happen. I stay in my place. And I'm not a gangster. I'm not a tough guy. I never ran the streets like that. Although I was around the streets, but I never ran. I never did anything crazy. I don't have no karma. You feel me? I'm trying to live a productive, positive life, man. That's it. So whenever the drama come, my parents, believe it or not, whenever the drama come, they want us to avoid the drama. So we grew up like that, man. It's just that, there's a point. How much drama can you take? You gotta retaliate. And I don't want to retaliate on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I remember people was trying to, people trying to G-check me. Yo, when I came in this shit, man, I went through a lot of bullshit, man. They motherfuckers didn't embrace me like that. Because, when I came in mad loud, and people didn't like that shit, man. So that's exactly what happened to me, and I understand that. You feel me? That's why I stay in my place.
Well, just know you got Supertrife 1,000%. As far as in agreement with. If you want to do future projects, collabing on whatsoever, like I'll definitely I'm making my way to the Scripz Lounge. I'm gonna make sure that that interview takes place. Hopefully, I can get up there before.
You can be up there, March. Be up for the low vest shoot. That's our Scripz gotta come out to the low vest shoot. March 9th.
Listen, who you telling? I was getting ready to get on the flight to go to that ULL barbecue, man. But then again, I'm like, I don't want to be around these niggas, man. I don't know what to see.
Our barbecue different than that regular low life barbecue.
I don't know what these niggas got planned for me. Niggas might try to set me up and kill my ass and shit.
Nah, this is fair. This is fair.
Listen. That's one thing. Our events, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's one thing. I put everything on it. If you come to a UWL event, you know what I mean, with any of our names, even a low vest event, the low vest event that we do up here in Brooklyn. I mean,
the boat
ride, the North Carolina joint, the Atlanta barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Anything dudes want to come to that we associated with, and this is for anybody. And it's not for just the Scripz. It's for anybody in the culture. If y'all coming out to show love and loyalty, doing y'all want to for the culture, and y'all come and support our event, and just come to get some information, get some history, and be a part of the situation, it's always be open arms and welcoming. And just best believe you come there, you ain't got to worry about stepping to no issues, anything like that. And like I tell everybody, come to those events, put my name on it. I tell you off the bat, if you do have an issue, anything, or if you feel uncomfortable, come holler at me. Come talk to me. Let me know what's going on, and I'll situate the
Let me get the receipt.
And everybody be good and going and stuff, because it's always about living life, loving life, enjoying life, and celebrating life. When we around us, and we try to enjoy every moment, make these moments, and make it happen, and live it and stuff. So when we come out, it ain't about that bringing your negativity there and making this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? No, not at our event. Because you know what I mean, it's gonna be more than just me talking, but I'm just letting you know.
Listen.
We just will be enough, but you just don't come with that negativity there. And if you come out, show out.
Listen, I'm a grown man. I don't like drama myself. I don't do the drama. I respect everybody, and I just hope that everybody respect me. In the beginning, like I said, it makes no sense buying a whole bunch of clothes, having a bunch of fucking vests, jackets, sweaters, and you don't have nowhere to go with them shits. What's the point? So, you know, one of the reasons why you purchase this thing is to wear your shit so you can look nice when you go somewhere. People could, appreciate how you look. So I always wanted to go to these events because I got mad shit. Then when I look at the landscape and I started understanding, I started to get a comprehension of how things was laid out. I was like, yo, maybe this is not for me. Okay, maybe I'm gonna be cool with Chip. I'm gonna be cool with Darkman. I'm gonna be cool with Ski. I'm gonna be cool with Fila King. But the rest of the people, I may not be cool with them, and that's okay. And if I'm not cool with them, I just need to know and understand how to stay in my place. Because when you get out of place, or you know what I'm saying, you're in a position where you're not supposed to be, people might disrespect you. And if you get disrespected, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta protect yourself. Or people might try to violate you. Cause you know what I'm saying, it's cause I remember when I did my film, people was trying to G-check me, roll up on me, trying to violate me. It made me feel some type of way, like, damn, I'm a black dude just like these guys. Why they feel some type of way about what I'm saying? It's just a film. It's just like any producer that do a film about growing up in urban America. Why they don't just accept my truth and my reality? So, and then I understood the reason being is because of the word polo that was in there. So people thought that I was trying to steal some history. I was trying to steal some kind of thing. I don't even know what the hell the thing was. And once I understood that, I'm like, okay, I see what's the problem. Because I went hard with this polo thing, they think that I'm trying to put myself into a movement that I don't belong in. What you mean I don't belong in this shit? I came from the 80s. I've been wearing this shit all my life. Just because I didn't wear it with you on your side doesn't mean I didn't wear it on my side with my people. You need to
So
just
like you
accept
saying,
that. Huh?
like you said, you saying it's the Haitian Polo documentary.
And
You're
the
not
funny
saying
thing
it's
is,
the Haitian low life documentary.
yeah, that would have been a different story. And I'm glad you brought that up. Even the name, from a film standpoint, the name was kind of unclear. What I should have never named it like that, but it was too late. It was already in the process. Everything already had the Haitian Polo documentary on it, so they just took it like that. Even the name, because remember that was my first film. I was so excited. Many of the things was not edited, was not reviewed, because you know what I'm saying. Everything was happening so fast, and it happened like that. But I just felt that because of this film, because of the way I executed myself, and because of the energy I brought to the game, a lot of people stayed away from me and did not embrace me, and they thought something else of me. You understand what I'm saying? And because of that, that really touched me. That really hurt me, and that made me stay away. You know what I'm saying? And I just mind my business.
Well, now we on Supertrife time now. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna support you in every way, shape, form, and fashion. So if you just let us know where we can find the Haitian Polo documentary, we're gonna post it. We're gonna do like little commercials pushing it. We're gonna push your
Um,
page. You know, cause on this side over here, we're about networking, man. We're about helping
and,
everybody get to the next level. You know, I didn't come here to sit here and just take all the limelight for ourselves. You know what I mean? Low lives, the low culture is bigger than just St. John's. It's bigger than Marcus Garvey. It's bigger than East New York. It's bigger than Flatbush. You know what I mean? It's
and
bigger than
another thing
Brooklyn.
too. You see, the thing is, I started learning about film production. And listen, we are at a time in the world and society where everything is content driven. So here I am studying the landscape, the layers of film. And then I'm like, wait a minute. All these white people, all they do is they come in our neighborhoods and they take our stories and they make millions of dollars with our stories. And we just give them our stories like that. We just take our stories and we
That's a
just give
fact.
it to them. And I'm like, fuck no, nigga. I ain't giving shit. I'm going to create my own content and my own story. And I'm going to start with the Haitian Polo documentary. So I knew about the low lives. I knew about everybody. And I'm like, I knew about the DCEP. I knew about Izod. I had DCEP in my building. I'm like, you know, I'm going to start it like that. And then I'm going to get along with these people. And then we're going to create our own motion pictures. We're going to create our own documentaries. We're going to create our own content. We're going to perfect the shit until we start making millions off of this shit. You know the shit that got me pissed off? After I finished doing the Haitian Polo documentary, I saw a whole bunch of people doing the same shit. Even fucking Ralph Lauren. I'm like, what? Why this niggas gonna show me no love? And I saw even Mass Appeal. I'm like, how the fuck Nas went and did a Polo documentary too? Not knowing the people that was around my shit, they had connection with Mass Appeal. They know all of these motherfuckers, and they took my idea and they went and bring it to these people.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, instead of me getting some light and some exposure, they blackball me. And I'm gonna tell you how crazy that shit is. I'm at an event in SOBs. At SOBs with Lars Professor, Prodigy, Royal Flush, Havoc, Mike Geronimo, and Johnny Nunez, the dude that take the celebrity pictures.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yo, ain't that DJ Scripz? I'm like, yeah, that's me. He's like, yo, you know how long I've been trying to get in contact with you? About 4 or 5 Polo people told me to stay away from you. That's fucking crazy. I couldn't. He was like,
business, man.
yo,
That's
niggas got
business,
hate.
man.
Niggas, that's what I'm like, yo, when he told me that, I'm like, I can't stop because I'm doing something right. He was like, yo, about 4 or 5 Polo dudes told me not to get in touch with you. He didn't tell me anything specifically.
That's bad business, man.
Yo,
listen,
when he told me that, I came home. I was sad, bro. I was sad for days. I'm like, I don't even know these guys. I didn't grow up with none of these guys. I don't have any relationship with none of these guys. And I'm black just like these guys. Why are they doing this to me? Over fucking Polo? Yo, I developed a disdain, a hatred for Polo, man. I'm like, I don't want to wear this bullshit because these people, they don't understand what this thing is all about. Why the fuck I'm going to promote fucking Ralph Lauren? I can't make millions like Ralph Lauren. That make no sense to me. I want to be able to make millions like this nigga. You feel me? I want to make millions like that dude. And I want to make millions like him with my people. And my people don't like me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling a version of the story that they're not pleased with. So that made me slowly stop collecting. Ask Andy. I used to go see Andy every week. That made me stay away from buying Polo, which I don't have to. I have enough Polo to wear. And that just made me fall out the culture, period. I don't even want to pay attention to what's going on because I feel like I was not embraced. People thought I was a competition, and I couldn't be who I was. I couldn't be who I am. I couldn't speak the way I feel, and I had to pretend. I don't want to pretend nothing. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, no disrespect to you guys, the Polo guys are not my OGs because I didn't grow up with them. My OGs are on my side.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? How can I respect? I mean, I respect you as a person, but as an OG, I don't know you. You didn't put me on to no Polo, nigga. So why I gotta call you OG and respect you like that? Nah. I respect the dudes on my side because, for example, I respect my cousin. I respect them other dudes because they put me on and they protected me. They watched me grow and they give me advice. Those are my OGs. The dudes that I'm seeing, they're not my OGs. I just know y'all. And that's my truth. And people do not like the truth.
Twan said, back in the days, I jumped on my whip and got in the photos with them. A few girls and brothers with Polo ski shit on behind Empire. Ask them. Twan Low.
Said back in the days, on my whip. Oh yeah, I remember this too. That was the first production, the one that Darkman talking about. Yeah, when I was filming and he saw we had Mad Low on, he came out of nowhere and he jumped in the picture. And the picture's somewhere online. Yo, that's not dope. Yo, listen.
Fish you Twizzy, man.
When he did that,
shout out Kingston Ave, man.
The camera crews from Pennsylvania, they could not believe it. They're like, oh shit, this Polo shit is real. You know what I'm saying? They started They started wearing the this way he jumped out. Yeah, man, I remember him. Yeah, I tell his story every day, man.
Listen,
and I think he went to Pound 105 with the other Rudy Lowe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. I remember him. Yeah, I remember him like it was yesterday. I will never forget this moment, man.
Low, no doubt.
Twizzy.
Yep.
Yeah, Twizzy. His name is Twizzy, right? Twizzy Lowe.
Yep.
Twizzy Twan,
listen,
Twizzy
shout out
Twan,
to you, man. Shout out to you, man. And I really appreciate, the support and the fact that you jumped in. You treated us like brothers, and you made it. You know what I'm saying? And you just you made it your own. And he had low on too. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, man.
You took your time and you came up here on Supertrife. It's a listen. You know what's crazy? Here it is. We got this platform, and it's a lot of these influential polo people who ain't had the guts and balls to come up here yet, man.
Man, look,
we're gonna say it like that, and I'm gonna make sure I stamp that. They ain't had the guts to come up here yet, man. Because a lot of them,
who I want y'all to get
a lot of exposure gonna get done.
I'm sorry for cutting you off. I'm sorry, you gotta get Wilson on here. You gotta get Wilson on here.
We're gonna line it up, man.
I'm gonna line it up. Wilson gotta tell the story. Wilson,
wasn't he at that first
he was at both
video
of them.
shoot?
He was at both of them, man.
Because I think I had some pictures of that joint. I got some pictures of when we was there.
Yeah, he's a major influencer of the culture. He got to be up on here. My thing is, I like telling the real stories, man. The real backstories. Everybody claimed they were motherfucking chief.
What year was that?
Chief, huh?
What year was that?
That was like, shit. That was like about 9-10 years ago. I gotta look at that shit went by so fast, right?
Yeah.
Listen, man, all I can remember, this polo shit is huge. I remember in my building, we used to be in the building taking pictures. I remember when somebody just got a new knit or new sweater on the block, how that shit was. You'd be the first one outside with that shit. I remember when something new come out, everybody talking, did you get that yet? Did you get that yet? You know what I'm saying? Or did you see them niggas yet with that shit? Or new pair of Jordan. Yo, I remember when Guess was out, oh my God. The red fucking Guess suits, the orange Guess suits, the blue Guess suits, the black Guess suits, the pin pockets. Yo, son, them shits was luxury to us. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I remember my brother sneaking out the house with my clothes on. And I'm waking up in the morning to go to school. A nigga done left with my shit on his back. Yo, yes. Oh, man. Bio. Now, Bio. Yo, listen. That's Bio. What the fuck? This guy's a DJ now. The dude that's sitting next to Bio. I know his sister. Wilson right there. Skeletor. Jeff right there. Yo, I done so mad shit to Jeff recently. Jeff is on the side next to the light-skinned kid. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh,
and guess what?
I got a classic one for you.
Oh shit.
Oh, good.
Go ahead, dog.
Yo, send me that. I need this. Yo, text me this shit ASAP.
No doubt. Ski Blizzard.
Listen. Yo, I need that. I need that.
First joint.
Listen, hey, Scripz, we're gonna do a part 2 with you, man. Cause
no, definitely we're gonna do a part 2. Yo, and you know what's so crazy? Yo, Jeff, you see that kid you showed me in the picture, bro? I never knew Jeff was Haitian, nigga. I never knew Jeff was Haitian. You know when I found out Jeff was Haitian? When that polo shit was over. Oh, shit.
No doubt.
Oh,
doubt.
Oh, shit. Yo, you made me want to go back and collect.
Listen.
See Wilson right there, right?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah, listen. I'm just saying, Scripz.
Shit all right there.
Yo, send me some of them
Hey, Scripz. You want to go back because a lot of times people keep thinking Polo. You see, right here, niggas threw on Versace back then, man.
Yo, hold on.
We went out.
Hold on. Yo, hold on. Let me break this down to you. You see, whenever people are talking about
exclusively,
Polo,
we pop bottles. We went in clubs.
Slow down. Oh shit. Yo, whenever people are talking about Polo, I get offended. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why I get offended.
I'm gonna
tell you why. Listen, I'm gonna tell you why I get offended. On my block, there was two type of motherfuckers. There was the Polo wearing niggas, because they could not afford the Versace, nigga. They could not afford the sequence, nigga.
So I said, we're going to get into part 2, man. We're going to talk about the Benetton crew. We're going to talk, listen.
Listen, the OGs on my block, I'm going to tell you, I had OGs on my block that came to this country in the early 70s, mid 70s. They stopped wearing Polo during the mid 80s. They didn't wear that shit no more. Whoa. They stopped wearing Polo around 88, 89. They didn't wear these things no more. I'm dead serious. Doing 88, 89, they didn't wear this no more. 88, 89, 1990, them niggas went on. Oh man, look at Ski. Them niggas went on. Them niggas went on to wear linen, silk, Versace.
It's just in case people just thought it was just Polo, man.
Tommy was when Tommy was huge. When niggas, you see, my problem is when people talking about the eras, they skip mad shit and they just stick with Polo. Polo was lit, but Polo wasn't the only shit, bro. Polo.
It wasn't all this shit. Yeah. Only thing about Polo, it just stayed the test of time.
Yeah, it just transcended. It just transcended. That's the only thing about Polo, man, because we kept that shit relevant. But it wasn't.
You gotta come on the John with it, man.
Man, listen. Every time I want to make the ski vest shoot, I'm like, man, I don't want niggas to look at me funny.
Nah, see, that's our event. That's our event. You come, you family. You know what I mean? You coming into royalty.
Show love.
Oh, shit, look at that. I got most of this shit, man.
Yeah, listen,
I got most of this shit. I got the flag. Oh man, look at that.
Look at Doug Lowe right there. Doug Lowe right now, he on Tubi. Y'all go check his movies out on Tubi, man. He got Diary of a Mad Black Man. He got he got a couple movies on Tubi, man.
Yeah, man. The niggas on my block, the OGs on my block. After a while, they didn't wear Polo during the 90s. They wear fucking linen. Oh man, yeah, I remember. That's Fabian there. Fabian Zine, Milo on the top. I didn't even.
Big Head Booster.
This nigga right here. Winlow, this dude, this nigga stay with the knapsack. This motherfucker, oh my God. Oh
yeah,
shit.
We don't get into it.
He coming to my show.
He
coming to my show this week. He coming to my show.
No
doubt. We're gonna tune in. We're gonna tune in, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so the thing is, oh man, y'all niggas bringing back memories. That's the thing with this Polo shit. It brings you back when you first started. You know what I'm saying?
That's IV, shit,
yeah, so
we're gonna have to definitely get you back on the next one.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have to do a part 2, man. Line it up.
No. A lot of people asking for the sequel. You know what I'm saying? And the way I put it together the first time, it's gonna be different because the thing is, this is my thing. A lot of people I'm not American. I'm Haitian, but I came into a culture. I had to embrace the culture. I had to become part of the culture. I had to become one with the culture. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, there were a lot of things I did not understand about the culture that I understand now. You understand? Now, if I'm going to tell a story or if I'm going to talk about growing up in America, I have to make it understood that I'm from a foreign land and I had to adapt to this thing. And how did I adapt to it? I have to give my side so people could get a chance to see how I evolve in the culture so there won't be any confusion. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, when they're talking, they leave the most important things out. You got to start with your origin. You know what I'm saying? And that's very important to me. So now once we get that out the way, now we're going to talk about all the other stuff that's within the culture. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what I wanted to do as a film producer. You understand? I wanted to let people know, hey, I'm this new kid on the block who came from Haiti, who fell in love with urban America. Within this urban America, there were so many things: the rap music, the clothes, the Tommy Hilfigers, the Polo, the rappers. Yeah, this is what I fell in love with, and that's what allowed me to become who I am today. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of people misconstrue what I'm trying to do. They started blaming me.
I'm gonna need you to close this out. I gotta drop my son to work.
Okay. So definitely we do
gonna definitely get to a part 2.
Part 2.
Scripz, man, always an honor. Appreciate you pulling up.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we're gonna definitely get into a part 2, man.
No doubt, man.
No doubt. Appreciate you holding it down with me, man. Let me go
you know how we do it.
No doubt.
You see, I came ready for war, man. I'm in my, I'm in my low element. Just with y'all guys, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I appreciate you, man.
Good chat with you, baby.
No doubt.
Gotta represent.
Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody for pulling up, man. Like I said, another classic. We're gonna definitely get.
Yeah, let me ask you one more question. Raflo, I'm going through the lines and shit. I mean, I'm going to the internet. I saw Raflo with a Haitian flag on his head. Now, what's that about? Back in the days, is he Haitian?
Nothing. See, all right. Everybody want to. All right, we gonna end it with this. Everybody want to ask. Everybody ask that question. All right, Ralph ain't Haitian. The thing, Ralph, see, this how much love and loyalty we got, and it trickles down to the point of this. Everybody know my wife is Haitian. My kids is Haitian. So this is what I do. You know what I mean? So my family is Haitian. My side of the tribe is Haitian. So since I representing for my wife and my kids when I've been doing it, Ralph started representing with me.
Shit!
Riding with me.
But
shit! History.
So that's why.
Shit! But another question that I have. I heard there was a couple of lowlife that was Haitian. Do you guys have any specific name? I remember talking to someone that told me Carvel Low. He couldn't, some light-skinned dude.
Let me see. I got to. See, that's the thing. Back in that's another thing that is transcendent from now to back then. Back then, we knew of some of our friends' nationality, but wasn't really
on it like that.
Harping on it like, yo, you this, and that's what we harping on. It was like, all right, if you was Trini, you was Trini, but we didn't really reflect you as a Trini or a Jamaican.
Yeah,
like, you our man.
It was all about the coming together, the law and everything.
Yeah,
okay?
You was our man, because that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking about, yo, what nationality is some of our friends?
Doc, you got this, Doc.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean? So that's what you right. So that's the thing about the nationality on that. We have to see. I'm gonna have to do that investigation to see who are like originals.
You gotta do some investigation.
I never looked into that one.
Because I need to talk to some of these dudes, man. I need
but
that
like
conversation.
I said, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, dude? Listen, my wife and all my kids is Haitian, so this is what I represent.
I see
you. Know what I mean? I ride.
You got a pretty thing, man.
Yeah.
You got a beautiful lady. Hold her tight, man. Hold her tight.
You know that.
That's that. Right.
Gotta hold my Sherry. Sherry always gonna be good.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
All right, baby.
You got this Jay-Z and Beyonce thing going on.
Oh man, appreciate it, man. You know it is. We just trying to show that black love, loving that real love to the culture.
No doubt.
Let them see other things, but they see a lot of stuff in the culture, but they don't really see a real couple you know, man and woman doing they want to and raising kids and stuff. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
I mean, because
raising
everybody
kids,
else doing everything here and there,
raising
but
kids,
it's really, you
raising
know,
kids is
raising
not
kids and
easy.
being a family. Nah, it's
Raising
not.
kids,
And you know,
raising kids is not easy, man.
and letting them do their thing and stuff and molding
It's
them
a
to be
challenge.
great. That's what it's about, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
But
challenge.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
challenge.
Scripz, man. Just appreciate you, man, for stepping out, coming out, man, doing your 1-2. But
No
you know
doubt,
what
man.
it is,
I
man.
appreciate that too. Thank you very much for having me, man.
You know what I'm saying? No doubt. So let them know your Instagram, and you know what I mean, and your podcast and stuff, and tune in with the tune in at.
Well, I go by Scripz TV. It's SCRIPZ_T_P_TV_. So it's SCRIPZ_TV_. And I also have Lounging with Scripz. That's my podcast page. It's basically LOUNGIN_WITH_Scripz SCRIPZ. So you can follow me on there. I try to drop new content all the time, man.
Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna have to put they said put it in the chat too. I'm gonna have to put it in the chat. Oh, you know what? Gonna have Chip. We're gonna put it in the description too. In the
No doubt.
description for
Thank
the
you. I appreciate
when they
that.
view the video and stuff. So go in the description after this go up. It should be in the description after this. You put it in the description for anybody that wanna follow him or link it to him and stuff on to go into his YouTube page. You know what
Thanks,
I
man. I
mean? But this
appreciate
it
that.
is. Y'all know what it is, man. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. You know what it is, yo. This is what it is, man. We live life, love life, enjoy life, man. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Supertrife on YouTube and the Session TV on YouTube. That's what it is. And Ralphie's Kids on YouTube. That's how we do, man. Y'all know what it is. Stay up, y'all. Uh-huh.